Hey girl, hey, welcome back to another video. Today I'm so excited because I have tons of Covergirl products right in front of me. I have powder, I have a primer, a setting spray foundation, everything for almost a full face. But the purpose of today's video is for me to review all of these Covergirl products. I'm super excited. I'm also doing a giveaway in this video. I'm giving away a lot of Covergirl palettes that I'm just not going to use, so I'd rather give it to one of you guys. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, so it is time for us to get started. This is the box that I got in the mail. That's the best that I can do. It's like a pretty decent sized box. I'm gonna first start off with my brows because that's what I usually start off with, my makeup routine with brows. I want to start off with the pomade because you guys know recently I started getting into pomades ever since I tried the LA Girl brow pomade. If you haven't seen that video, make sure to go check it out. So I'm kind of obsessed with pomades at the minute, so I'm super excited to test these out. Okay, so I'm gonna guess 715 is probably the color for my brows. So this is what the packaging looks like. Super nice. It's actually pretty tiny. It comes with a little brush, which to be honest, I don't use these brushes. You could use them if you want them to, but I personally already have my favorite brush for my brows. So we're gonna open this up. That is super tiny. This is like the tiniest little pomade I have ever seen. Whoa, this is super tiny. Okay. The packaging is tiny, got that out of the way. We're gonna go in with my Morphe E11 brush. Okay, I think that's my color. Yes, that is definitely my color. So, it's really nice. It's really creamy. It doesn't look like too cakey, because there's like some pomades when you go in with the brow, like as soon as you put it on, like your brows look like super messy and it just looks like the product is just sitting there. This one looks quite nice and a little bit goes a long way. Like I literally just dipped it in a little bit. It also blends out really nice. So this pomade is actually quite good right now. It's working so far. Okay, so this is what the brows look like. Now, definitely I have a favorite brow as of now. I really like this brow. This one looks like super heavy and just super dark. But that was definitely my fault for putting a little bit too much on the brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically take the spoolie and start brushing everything out and taking off the excess product. But I really like the pomade. Like, it's super tiny, but I really do like it. I feel like a little bit of product goes a long way. I like it because it's so smooth, it's super creamy, you can work with it very easily, and it blends out really nice with the spoolie. So overall, I really like it. Now I'm going to be taking a concealer to clean my brows, and I am going to be trying a CoverGirl concealer. This is their CoverGirl Vitalis Healthy Concealer right here. Now this one is in the shade, the only thing that is bothering me is these don't have any shades whatsoever. Like there's no way of me telling what shade it is. So just one of these concealers. This is the application that it comes with, which is definitely not my favorite application when it comes to a concealer, because I have to like twist it and then too much comes out or too much doesn't come out. That's like the hassle, at least for me. But that's what I have to say about the packaging. Is definitely not my favorite, but we're gonna see how it gets the job done. And that's how it came out. You see? It's very hard to work with these. And I'm going to be taking my AOA Studio E115 brush to go ahead and clean the brows, and we're going to see how this concealer works out. Okay, so the concealer is very light coverage. It's not something like super full coverage. That's what I can tell as of now. See how you can see, if you look very closely, obviously probably the camera is not picking it up, but up close here as I'm looking, you can still peek through my skin. You see that? It like, yeah, it's definitely not full coverage, but we'll see how it does. Obviously for cleaning the brows, I am going to rate it, but what matters the most is how it covers the under eye area. It's applying very nicely though. I'm not going to lie about that. It's applying really nice. And I'm going to be taking this brush, which is the Morphe R33 brush, and start blending everything. And it's blending really nice. It's not dry whatsoever, because you do get those concealers that you have to work with them right away immediately because they do dry out, and then it's like really hard to blend it out. It's not the case with this concealer. It's actually blending quite nice. The only thing that I could say is like it's not like the most full coverage concealer. It's definitely more of a light coverage, but I'm not gonna give my final thoughts until I apply it to my under eye area. We are going to move on to the eyeshadow for the lid. Typically, you guys know that I use my concealer as basically a corrector for my eye area, but Covergirl does have a lid lockup primer, so I'm going to be using this one right here. And it's my first time trying a eyelid primer in basically years. Like, I haven't messed around with an eyelid primer in so long. So I'm kind of nervous, to be honest, because I don't know if this is going to affect the way my eyeshadows blend or the way I blend my shadows, because I'm so used to using a concealer. Either way, let's just go in with the lid primer and we're going to just apply it on the lids. Wow, this reminds me of lotion, like face lotion. I'm so used to the concealer being like super full coverage and like a thick consistency, and this one's like totally the opposite of that. But okay, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna take the same Morphe R33 brush and I'm going to start blending everything out. It doesn't have like a color. The base doesn't have like a tint whatsoever. It's like very see-through. It's like you basically put nothing on your lids, as you can tell. They just look kind of like very glossy and shiny, but they don't have like a color to it. Okay, so that blended quite nice. I just feel like it looks like I have nothing on my lids, but it does feel quite sticky. So we'll see how that ends up working. Now, I did receive 4 palettes in the mail, but I want to go in with this palette right here, which this is the True Naked Sunsets palette. And if you guys know me, these are definitely my types of colors. So I'm so going to be trying this one out. I have 3 more palettes that I'm going to be giving away to one of you guys. Stay tuned for that. But this is the one that I'm going to be using, a Sunset. It comes with this brush, which is the typical brush that always comes with the palettes, but I don't ever use this brush, so we're just going to get rid of it. So this is what the shadows look like. Ooh, I'm so freaking excited to start playing with this right here. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a I don't have like a light transition shade here. Whoa, I just realized that. So we're gonna go in with this orange color right here, and we're gonna use this as a transition color on the crease. Oh my god. I have played with palettes that have fallout, but this, honey, it has excessive fallout. Oh my god, it's like, it's snowing up in here. Okay, watch this. Do you see all that fallout? Oh my god, so much fallout. I think that much fallout probably does bother me, because you guys, if you guys watch my reviews, you guys know that I'm like, oh, if it doesn't have like a lot of fallout, I won't be bothered. Like, I'll still work with it if it blends nice enough. But that much fallout kind of is bothering me. How much of my product am I wasting just by swirling around my brush? So we're gonna go in and see how pigmented this color is. I'm gonna apply it right all in here. Oh, hello. It's quite pigmented, honestly. Quite pigmented. This color is really pretty. Oh my god, that lid lock thing is applying it super nice. Okay, we're gonna start blending all of this out. This is the moment of truth, if it blends nice. So I'm struggling a little bit when it comes to blending this part right here at the end. I feel like it's just not blending as much as I'm trying. It's just not blending out. So it just does not want to blend from the outer part of the eye. So we're just going to leave it at that. And we're going to move on with the second shade, which I'm going to be using this burgundy color right here. And I'm going to take this and put it right underneath. Holy mama, this has so much fallout. Oh my god, let me get this up close. Let me just get this up close to show you. Look at how much fallout these shadows have. It's just unbelievable, guys. Wow. Okay. Okay, so this is what the shadow looks like. I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm going to blend this out. And this is the Morphe G17 brush. And I'm just going to blend all of this out. That second shade was so pretty. Well, both of the shades are really pretty. It's just the only thing that's making me feel kind of like, it's the fallout. Like, the fallout is just way too excessive, like to an extreme where I'm just like, I don't even know if I want to use them, because I feel like I'm wasting so much of the shadow. And you guys should see how my table looks right now. It's not pretty, but we're gonna keep on blending and see how it blends with the second color. Okay guys, so I can see that it's kind of like divided. The two shadows, they're not blending together very well. And honestly, I came to realize at this point that it is this. The lid locket that is probably just doing everything. It's creating a hot mess. But it is part of the video. That's how you go. Some products are going to work for you. Some products are not going to work for me. You know, all that stuff. So I am going to be doing a cut crease. And I'm going to be taking the same concealer. Okay, so it looks like the concealer got the job done. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this vanilla color and we're going to use this to set the whole eyelid in place. Now I'm going to be just taking the same brush we used for the second color and I'm just going to blend this out real quickly. That is the complete eye look. So final thoughts on the palette. I like the palette. I don't really like it. I just like the palette. I like the colors. They're so pretty. It's just the fallout that has me at an edge where I'm kind of just like, I like you. I wish I could really like you, but I just like you. The fallout is to a point where it's just way too much. From 1 to 5, I give this probably like a 2.5. If it didn't have fallout, I would give it a 5, but 2.5. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish off this eye off camera and I will be back. So my eyes are finished. We're gonna move forward. I am going to apply a little bit of liner. Now I did receive 2 liners. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one liner on one eye and then the other liner on this eye, and then I'll tell you guys which one I like better. I'm gonna first go in with the CoverGirl Perfect Slice. Oh my god, I hate you. Why? It's so hard to control it. I hate it. It is so hard to control it. It's super pigmented, super jet black. I like it. It's just the little roller ball on the eyeliner. Like I'm telling you guys, I can hardly do my liner with a regular felt tip, something that's like already sturdy. Imagine with like a little roller ball on the tip of it. No, it's just, that's just meant to be a tragedy. So now I'm gonna use this one, which is the CoverGirl Just Gimme Noir. And this is their eyeliner. And it comes with this little brush, which I'm gonna use the brush just for the heck of it and give it a try. This one feels really stiff. You know what? Let me take my favorite brush. I'm going to be taking this, which is... This actually doesn't have a name. Okay, we're going to take this brush. It's like a very felt tip brush. That one right there. I'm going to use this for the liner. So, this is this one with the roller ball. And this is kind of just like the eyeliner pomade. And now this, I do not like it. I switched brushes just so you guys can see that, maybe just so you guys can see that the brush is what was affecting it. So I switched brushes. It didn't work out. So it almost feels, whenever you go through a eyeliner and after a certain time it starts to dry out and it's just very hard and just very streaky and really messy to apply it because it's starting to get dry. That is exactly what this feels like when you're starting to put it on the eye. Now on the other hand, this one glided marvelous, fantastic. Maybe it's because it has a little roller ball, but it is a roller ball that makes it so hard for me to apply my liner. We're gonna move on to lashes. I am going to be taking my Lily lashes, and this is in the style Mink Mykonos. I'm going to pop these on. I do have a code for these lashes. You guys don't have to use the code. It's just if you want to save like an extra little cash, if you do want to purchase some Lily lashes. So I'm going to pop these lashes and I will be back. Okay, we're going to move on to primer. I'm going to be using this CoverGirl True Blend. This is your skin primer, color neutralizing. I just feel like the camera is not picking it up so much, but I feel like lately I've been starting to get a lot of redness around my cheek area. But I'm going to apply this primer, and these primers are my holy grail primers. These are the best primers, guys. These are the CoverGirl True Blend Base Primers. These are definitely so worth it. Just like glides on so smooth into the skin. Like even if you're not wearing any makeup, just like pop these on in your skin and you're gonna look like flawless. Okay, we're gonna move on to foundation, and I'm gonna take my CoverGirl True Blend Matte M60 foundation. Now I'm not gonna review this foundation. I'm just basically gonna apply it and speed the process, just because this foundation I already reviewed it. I really like it. It has no flashback whatsoever, guys, and it keeps you really matte throughout the day. So I'm gonna put this on my face and speed up the process. Okay, we're gonna move on to the concealer now. So I'm gonna use the same CoverGirl Healthy Concealer we were using. gonna spin it a couple times and I'm gonna apply honestly like a pretty heavy amount of concealer just because it looked like it was not full coverage whatsoever. And then I'm gonna take my Morphe blender and I'm gonna blend this out. It's blending super nice. As you can see down here, it's blending really nice with the foundation. Oh snap, it looks like I was wrong. It's pretty full coverage. I was definitely wrong. Okay, so it's pretty full coverage, guys, and it looks like very good. Like, it looks nice. Okay, now I'm gonna take my LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer and I'm gonna apply this on the cheekbones. I'm honestly still surprised. Like, it blended super nice with the foundation. It definitely is pretty full coverage, not like extreme full coverage like compared to my LA Girl concealer, but it's pretty good. It blended really nice with the foundation. It's sitting pretty nice also underneath the eye area. I'm gonna cream contour and I will be back. Okay guys, now I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder and I'm just going to use this just to set the under eye area. I am going to be using one of their powders to set the entire face, but just for the under eye area I do need to use this because if not I feel like my makeup just looks like a hot mess. So I'm just going to set the under eye area real quick. We're gonna move on with the Covergirl. This is their Vitalis Healthy Powder and this one is in the classic Ivory 710. And I'm going to just take this, swirl it around with my beauty blender and use this to set the entire face. Okay, the powder, this is what the powder looks like. This is the type of powder that I don't like. I don't like that it makes me kind of look super cakey. Like, this is why I usually don't lean towards these powders because it make me look extra cakey. So that's usually why I don't reach for these. And yeah, I don't like this one whatsoever. Now I don't have any bronzer or anything whatsoever from Covergirl, so I'm going to be taking my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil to basically just contour the entire face, and I'm going to be taking my Morphe R4 brush. I also don't have a blush, so I'm going to go in with my ColourPop blush in blush. Okay guys, so my camera died when I was applying my blush, but what I did is I applied my e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls highlight, and then for my drop shadow, which is the underneath one, I used the same palette, but I used this shadow right here, and for my inner corner I used this one right there. So now we're gonna move on to lips. I'm going to basically, oh never mind, I need mascara on my lower lashes because if not my look looks really weird. So I'm gonna apply some on my lower lashes. This mascara is so bomb. I like it. I like the way it's curled. It makes it so much easier for me to apply it to my lashes. Like, the wand is so nice. I like how it's like curved to how your lashes are. So this is a mascara and I'm gonna outline my lips. Okay guys, the lips are lined and now I'm gonna be taking the Covergirl Melting Pout Matte. This one is 335 Champagne Showers and I'm gonna put this all over the lips. Ooh, that's not good. It's so streaky. Oh my god. No. The more I apply, the more product that it's taking away. I'm just gonna dab it with my finger because this looks like it's not so pigmented, and I like the color. I just don't like how the more I applied with the wand, it was just so streaky. It was not pigmented whatsoever, so I just had to go in with my finger and blend it out, so that didn't work out for me. Okay, now I'm gonna be taking my Covergirl Lock Up All Day Setting Spray. Okay, let's see, we're gonna take this. Oh, that smells like cucumber, like a really artificial cucumber. I don't like that setting spray. The scent is just horrible. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And I know you guys are probably wondering, like, what about the giveaway? I am giving away 3 palettes. These palettes, ones that I used today, this color right here, this really pretty colorful one, and then this one for like a dark smoky brown eye look. Now, These palettes are good, like the pigmentation is there, but it's just the fallout. So you can enter the giveaway if you want. You don't have to. I feel like maybe if you want to just grow your makeup collection, or if you don't care, you just want like a new eyeshadow palette, you can enter the giveaway. It is super easy. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe, turn your post notifications to all, and then comment done when you are done. And then the 3 winners will be announced on the next makeup review, which will be Profusion, so stay tuned for that. And if you like me, my content, or my channel, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, but don't forget to subscribe and be part of the Pita family. And that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!